more designed to get into names earlier if these trades come about. And I completely stopped executing in the beginning of the day, those first 30 minutes. It takes a very special situation to do so. I had to really deprogram myself from doing that because it made me way too active. And I would take a loss early in the day and I would be always trying to make it back. Again, we are just emotional beings and we have to have constant check-ins with our emotional state. So I'm buying this thing. I buy a little bit on this first reclaim of the VWAP intraday. Inside 15-minute candle, a little 15-minute pivot there. And then when it reclaims, that's when I go full size. I go big on this one. And to clarify, I'm not giving it to this low of day. What I've learned since our last interview, I've done a lot of deep thought on my process. I have such a huge aversion to shakeouts now, is that I'm never keeping that too tight of stop. I'm just buying in the area and I'm always giving it to this out that really, really tells me I'm wrong. If this low of day is taken out, it banks off the moving averages and bounces. I take a loss there. I am mentally crushing myself. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. So let's talk about trade management and taking profit. In the simplest sense, I want 50% of my position trimmed into strength at 5 to 10 hour multiples. And I want to trail 50% of that position on the moving averages, but I'm dynamically shifting this weighting based on my assessment of the location and cycle, how extended any given name is from a natural pullback, right? How much percentage of a stock's natural pullback I can handle from a portfolio heat perspective. And we'll talk about this lesson I had in AAOI that was like this aha moment and just really, I'm grateful for the mistake because it really allowed me to crush the end of the run. And, what percentage of my position am I truly willing to give back to proper stop locations without peaking on weakness is really